The audiophile dongle market is getting really crowded. There are some old players and there are a lot of new players that want a piece of the pie. We get Shanling, Theo, and many other old players that are known for their tabs or sources have been joined by newer players like Moondrop and many more. Many other IEM makers have jumped into the dongle market and they are trying to have a piece of the pie. They all want to cash in. In any case, in this video, we are looking at three high quality USB dongles. All are using ESS chips. This one is the most expensive, the Questyle M15. This one has a ESS 9281 AC chip priced at around $280, I think. The second one is the Zuper DAC Max, Zuper. They are one of the older makers of dongles. They do not make a lot of other products, but this dongle has something really special about it. I'll tell you that later. This one too uses 9281 AC Pro, and the third one is the Shanling UA5. I have been using this a lot. One of the best USB dongles I have used in my life. I have to say, one of the best balance and clarity. The balance between details and clarity and the cohesion is uh, unmatched by many other dongles. And this one is one of the best till date. I find it to be very, very good. If we talk about form factor, these are a bit on the larger side. You guys can see metal housing is making the UA5 a bit more heavier, while this one is slightly more lightweight, but none of them are as lightweight as the Zuper DAC Max. This is very, very lightweight, and you guys can see very small too. And just like the M15, we get only two LED indicators. There are two LED indicators here. You guys can see data and gain LEDs here. You guys can read data and gain LEDs, and just like that, the Zuper DAC Max has only two indicators. Okay, that is all right. I do not have any issues out there at all. And with that, we get one button. Okay, there is no sliding or anything like that, just a button. And this one activates the higher gain mode. That is very interesting because it can do 5 VRMS, 3 when in low gain and 5 when in high gain. And 5 VRMS for a dongle is very high, very high to be precise. These guys can go 4. This goes up to, I think, 3.5 VRMS, but 5 VRMS is very powerful, and I was tossing between these, and yes, this one is really powerful, and the amount of power kind of converts into bigger stage. If the IEM is capable, you get a bigger stage than both this. The stage expansion of the Zolu Zuper DAC is fantastic, and the tuning they have done with the Zuper DAC is high quality too. Let's start with the signatures. I will not jump between these three. I will just take one and talk about it this time. So let's see. The M15. M15 is very good, but its end-to-end extension isn't the best. Okay, there is a small issue with its end-to-end extension. I like its mid-range a lot, very kind of forwardish mid-range with very good clarity and stuff, but the sub bass is not very big with its body, while the triple two is a bit on the less energetic side. While the mid range is a bit more forward, instruments are very good air between them, but that energy at both the ends is not great. I didn't like that fact because it should be more uniform. A DAC is supposed to deliver better end-to-end energy, or say definition across the spectrum. It should not be favoring something. So this is adding a more flavor of its own. The extension is not the greatest. And if we talk about the power, this is fairly powerful. I like the fact that it can drive some headphones without much issues with the high gain, and that is a great thing. Power is not an issue. Stage is bigger than the UA5 a bit, but that lack of energy at both the ends is not exactly great. And if we pick the UA5, this has been one of my favorite USB dongles for the last 2 3 years. This is high quality, build quality is excellent, the display is good, it works fine with most of the things, and I like the way it sounds. It's balance of everything. It has balance of everything. Details, there is a lot of texture. It is a bit on the smoother side. Yes, slightly on the smoother side. It is not as agile or as uh, fast as the M15. M15 is slightly on the faster and can be slightly sharp too. With some instruments can be a bit sharp. Well, this one is rarely sharp. You can definitely use the filters, and the software support that Shanling gives with this is fantastic. I really love the way they have delivered the UA5. It has the filters, and you can change the filters to alter the sound a bit. And the stage is wider. It's not tall, not very tall, but it is wide, and we get very good details and clarity with all the part of the spectrum. There is no issues. They are slightly warmer, slightly fuller, kind of cozy at times because they are very comfortable. There is no urgency, but it is not lacking with speed either. It is very well tuned, and I like the fact that we get a display and you get all the stuff on here, and it can be used for cleaner energy because of its internal battery. In any case, we move on to the Zuper DAC Max. This one is the tiniest of the lot, and unlike these two, this is tuned for precision and accuracy. It has excellent balance end to end, like the UA5, but it has a bit more energy. Notes are not smooth. If there is a sharp note in the track, you will hear it with the Zuper DAC. It is very clean, very precise. Pair it with a warmer IM, and it will oblige. It will not deliver sharper notes, but pair it with a sharp IM and have a sparkly, energetic track, and you will have all the energy thrown at you. And the power it delivers is fantastic. The stage we get with the Zuper DAC is bigger than, as I said, both this, and it's a powerhouse. So what is the downside? We get everything. We get details, we get clarity, we get energy. End-to-end extension is fantastic. It does not favor bass, but it is not lacking bass or anything. There is no part of the spectrum that is missing here, and the quality, build, and everything is fantastic. So what is the downside? Because of the smaller size, you guys can see fairly small, nearly 50% smaller than these two, both these. Thanks to the smaller size, we get a bit of heat with this. Okay, especially when in the 5 VRMS mode, we get a bit more heat. Slightly uncomfortable. It is not very uncomfortable, but yes, the heat is there. If you do not want extra heat, I don't know how to do that with this, but you can definitely opt for this too, high quality dongles. And there is another option too, FIO K5, K17 are there, and FIO has done a great job with their DAC amps. So this is my comparison of these three high quality USB DAC amps. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Enjoy.